what am I doing here? And why did I expect it to be so easy?
It's our set.
We might have a little problem here. Hello everyone, welcome back to your favorite crochet channel. Look what I have with me. I crocheted lots of granny squares in the last few weeks, and I filmed this for you. Also like a little thought process of what I want to do with it, and it's kind of like a vlog, crochet with me, a random video. Let's see where this takes us, and I hope you enjoy. Leave some love in the comments and enjoy crocheting with me. Currently, I am planning on doing a jacket, which consists of maybe 40 granny squares. So far, we have 9. And if you know my usual crochet projects, you might know that I don't crochet with lots of color, like only one color scheme. I also have a yarn brand, and the idea of by BELINA is that in each drop we have one color in different variations, which then makes the perfect base to crochet whatever you want to crochet with it. And this time we're getting out of my comfort zone and crocheting with lots of colors. From crocheting all the time, I have lots of like yarn leftovers, and I want to use it for this project, which is going to be a jacket in the end. Yesterday evening I was sketching out the plan for the jacket, like how many squares I need to arrange, for example, a front or the back piece of the jacket, and I compared it to a jacket that I love and have here and that I know that would look cool with granny squares. This is where we're at right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 granny squares. It is another day. I don't know what day it is today, to be honest. Is it day 20 of trying to do this jacket? I honestly don't know how I want to finish this in the next few days, but I have a deadline set for myself. So I tried to like put together these with like the clips that I have at home to form like a jacket. And guys, I don't know what it is, I hate it. And I hope that I won't hate it anymore when, like, once it's put together. But for now, looking at this, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why the fuck did I think this would be cool? Well, we're just gonna continue. In every crochet project, there will be a crisis, and this is mine right now. And I'm just gonna continue with the granny squares until I have enough, or like, which I think will be enough. And this is gonna be a long night because I want to finish all the granny squares. And yeah, so let's see how many I can make today. Currently doing this brown green one because I need some like simpler ones in between. I think it's just a bit like too crazy for me for now. Like, I want crazy, but I think maybe I need it to be a bit more myself, just in case, you know. So yeah, let's continue. This is the update for now. It is 1 AM and I just filmed a reel for you guys, which is how many granny squares can I crochet in 4 hours. And And guess now in the comments how many I got. Did you guess? Well, it's actually 10. And I'm honest with you, I expected it to be more. But let me show you. This is what we're currently working with. These are the new ones I did. I did some like simpler ones too, because this right now is, I think, a bit like a lot of like changes, and I want to have some cleaner squares between them, if you understand what I mean. And I now have 10, and 12 is going to be the back of the jacket, like around 12 squares. And then we're gonna need 12 for the front, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 for the sleeves. Help. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to crochet all of these. My wrists hurt so bad from these 4 hours of crocheting. But at least we're getting somewhere. Let's do a little countdown where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 of the final size. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are still 1 row too small, which means we have around, do we have 30 then? So late, I don't know, something around 30 squares, which is half of what I need. What am I doing here? Why did I decide to do this, and why did I expect it to be so easy? What did I think? Oh. But let's just pray that this is gonna be over once I am like putting all the squares together. So now I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. It is Sunday. I had friends over this weekend, so I didn't really crochet, but this is where I'm currently at. And now that I realized like the dimension of a fabric that I would have needed for this jacket, like, you know, like if I would cut out the back of a jacket at the front and the sleeves, I feel like this is like a third of what I need. But this is where we're at right now. There's still a lot I need to do. A lot of squares. A lot. Oh, I don't know how I want to do this. I feel like maybe like tomorrow I can connect front and back. We will see. 28 squares for now. Huh. Guys, we might have a little problem here. So I just connected the front and the back. The back is looking good, but the front, I don't know what to do with it, because I feel like this is not nice. Like opening until here is not nice. I'm thinking about doing a V, but like doing, oh, I don't know. I just don't like this right here, especially when I think about adding a hood. I don't like it yet. I like the back. It's obviously way too short. I have to add 1 more row. And also for the front, I am thinking about crocheting half squares like this. And then connecting it here. Then doing one more square here on the sides, and then adding the sleeves. I think that's the only thing that would be nice, because for the front I feel like this, if I do it like this, it's way too wide. I don't know, now confused. I'm gonna think about this for a few more minutes. The good thing is I like the vibe, you know, like the granny square vibe, which I was kind of not really sure about anymore. But I really think it will be cool in the end, but I just don't know what to do with the front right now. Like, something is off. You know, like having a zipper here and then zipping it up, I think it's just giving blanket. So I'm thinking about starting like half squares. And it also would not be too bad for the connecting, I think. I just would need to open this up again, like the front parts. But that was not so much work. I think I'm like happy that I'm happy with the back. I think I might just need to add one more square row. Also, I'm thinking about doing maybe also half squares here, because I'm a bit scared that if I add like one more square, it's gonna be a bit too long. Can you see? I think it's not the vibe. So maybe like half squares also here, like this. I think it will make it like very interesting, or more like this. I think I like that. So I think half squares are definitely going to be a next elevation for this jacket. And about the top, I think I'm just gonna look for some inspo on Pinterest, like how people do the top of the granny square jacket kind of vibe. Then I'm gonna show you what I came up with. Oh guys, I am now doing half squares. I now have 5. I need at least 8. Yeah, that's just what I'm currently doing. It's somehow a bit of a behind the scenes of the YouTube video that is coming after this crochet with me vlog. Also, I got new nails. Look at these beauties. I wanted them to match to, like, you know, granny squares, like colorful granny squares. So like it's time for colorful nails. So that's what I'm currently doing. And if you want to know like how I do the half granny squares, you have to wait for the next tutorial. That's going to be also including the half granny squares, which was a pain to figure out how to do, because most of the tutorials I found on YouTube were only doing like the half squares, but only like this, you know, and not like this. So I watched, I think, 3 different YouTube tutorials that were like not serving for me, and I think 4 different TikToks. But now I think I'm pretty happy with my type of half granny squares. So I'm gonna do this now, because I realized that I have to add these to the jacket too. It's going great. It is 1 a.m. and I did some thinking. So it looks hilarious right now, I know, but I just like flipped over the squares to see how it looks with half squares, and I think it's better. I'm gonna do half squares, I think, in the front. So I'm gonna open this up again, put out these whole squares and use them for other parts of the jacket, which is good because they take me so long. So it's good to have them for other parts. So I'm gonna add half squares here. Then, most importantly, half squares on the bottom of the jacket to make it a bit longer, but not too long. Now, I did some thinking for the sleeves, because I feel like 3 squares around my sleeve would be too tight. But I'm not sure about that right now. But if 3 is too tight, I think I might need to go for 4 squares. We will see for the sleeves. I'm now going to add like half squares here and to the bottom. And for here and here, we need quarter squares. I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, let's crochet quarter squares and connect half squares to these parts. About an hour later, I am now thinking about doing the sleeves with like 4 squares, but I am adding half a square here down there. Can you see it? Like underneath, like between the back part and the front part, there's like 1 square here, half a square is going to be back here, down here, and then half square here before like the sleeve starts, and then I'm just gonna add 4 squares around. I'm not sure if it maybe is too big though, like too wide for the sleeves. But I also kinda am like stuck in my thought, like I cannot get to a different solution. I don't know why. And what I wanted to say is, of course, you can also keep like the whole squares here if you like the look of it. I think it looks cute too, but I just want to do the half squares because I feel like otherwise it's too wide for me and for my taste. So I'm gonna change these to half squares, but you can also leave them as total squares. The first quarter square of my life. Hey. I have an update on the jacket. It is the next day, and this morning I figured out how to do the sleeve, or like I think I figured it out on this side of the jacket, because I decided to add, as I already told you, this 1 square here. Can you see that? And half a square here. But then I was like, how am I doing the sleeve part? And I figured out it's best to just add half squares around. So I added 1, 2, 3, 4 half squares, because now I can connect this part of the square here to this square until the half, you know, and this one too. And then I can start adding around like 4 granny squares all the time. And yeah, that was, I don't know why it was so hard for me to figure this out, but yeah, that's it for now. And I also thought maybe I'm just gonna keep it like this then, like without the sleeves, because I'm not sure if I can make it on time and I'm leaving for a trip tomorrow. So I'm going to then start adding like a row of maybe single or half double crochets here on the border, like on this middle line, so that I can add a zipper. And I think once there is a zipper and once I have these squares connected and also a border around there. Is it called border? Maybe it's just my German brain. It's like, you know, just a little, like this connecting part. And once I have like a clean line, the challenge is going to be adding a zipper with my sewing machine, which I've used last time probably a year ago. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do the same on this side, and then I will show you. I'm sewing now. I'm so fucking nervous. Oh my gosh, I pinned down the zipper. I've never done this ever in my life before. I'm just gonna do it slow. Is it working? I don't know. I've never been this concentrated before. I don't know what happened here. Everything looks fine though. Guys, did it work? I have a zipper! Okay, I mean, it doesn't really look that pretty, but we have it! Now the hardest part, I think, is to do it on the other side. But like, same height of the squares, you know?